Imeas, for over 50 years, has been synonymous with high technology for surface finishing. Imeas, industrial machines and special equipment for metals, wood and composites. Imeas, an all-Italian leader who has collected a challenge at a global level. Since the last century, Imeas creates complex and technologically advanced machines tailored to customer requirements. Machines for calibrating and sanding panels and complete lines for grinding, satin polishing and brushing metals. From stainless steel to titanium, from aluminium to plastics. It is 1987 when Imeas begins the production of the first machine for calibrating panels and lays the foundations for the first wide belt grinding machine for metals. In 1970, the first exportation of a table grinding machine for metal sheets, the same as the ones still in use in Sweden today. In 1975, Imeas enters the metal finishing field, becoming almost immediately a worldwide reference point. In 1980, Imeas builds the first machine for grinding stainless steel belts, the technological heart of modern continuous presses for particle board and MDF panels. These machines are still working at full speed today in the facilities of Sandvik and Berndorf Bad. 1986 is the year of the international breakthrough for Imeas. Sales on foreign markets exceed national ones and in subsequent years absorbed almost all the production. In 1990, the first Australian subsidiary is inaugurated. In 1999, the one in the United States with its own headquarters in Atlanta, and in 2002, a joint venture in China is launched. The continuous interaction with the customer, the ability to interpret the needs and manage inside of its facility all the production cycle have made Imeas the privileged interlocutor for each project of surface finishing. The heart of Imeas has always been in Villa Cortese, just a few minutes from Malpensa International Airport. 16,000 square meters, of which 6,500 square meters is covered and dedicated to the activities of production, assembly and delivery, make this site a refined production system, able not only to design and build each machine, but above all to give the customer the possibility to directly experience the Imeas technology. There are substantially 4 areas. The Research and Development Department, the productive area in which the various components of the machines are born, the assembly and testing of finished products, the administrative offices, technical and commercial. Modern machining centers are used to work the frames, the housings and other special items. The lathe unit produces more than 2,000 rollers per year, in addition to the shafts and gears. Here, the delicate process of grinding and balancing takes place. In this area, the assembly of the machines takes place. But the most interesting part is the test area. This is not a normal area where a machine is shown, but a space in which the customer can test with different processes its materials on different Imeas standard machines. This is a particularly flexible plant where it's possible that you can reproduce an infinite number of configurations and working parameters. In this way, it is possible to evaluate and configure your line before purchasing. Some of the tests that can be performed include sanding and polishing, brushing, Scotch-Brite, non-directional mirror polishing, super mirror, dry processes, and the materials are the most varied. stainless steels and carbon steels, special alloys of titanium, aluminium, magnesium, copper and zirconium, wood and its derivatives, rubber and its compounds, plastics, acrylic, composites in general, fibre cement. At the end of the test phase, the results are validated directly on the samples in order to configure the system to be more suited to the needs of the customer. In this area, there is the head of Imeas, engineering. It is the critical department, the one in which you present the most difficult challenge, innovate and adapt our own technologies to always new materials. It is a virtual circle in which innovation is continuous. Each Imeas machine never ceases to refresh and evolve through a continuous exchange of data and requests with clients. This leads to finding solutions in constant development. The attention to innovation has made the penetration of Imeas in all markets at the global level possible. The reference markets for Imeas are historically two: wood and metal. Let's start with the metal, with the grinding cabins. Using a wet process, the areas with excess material are removed to obtain centesimal tolerances. The transmission members and all systems are designed to easily tackle cycles of continuous work. Imeas also provides systems and solutions for disposal, filtering and recycling of used oils and for the recovery of metal waste. The machines for polishing are designed in different configurations and available either dry or wet. They allow a range of virtually infinite finishes to meet the demands of a constantly evolving market. The Imeas brushing machines, thanks to a patented system of high-frequency oscillation, combine the high productivity to perfect finishes. Indispensable requirements in critical areas such as internal architecture, the household appliances industry and the food industry. Machines for mirror finishing allow us to reach infinitesimal roughness and gloss levels comparable to a mirror. The production range is complemented by systems for protecting the surfaces, including the unique zero overlap plastic laminating machine. All Imeas solutions are available for sheets and coils in order to be able to provide the flexibility and the degree of productivity required by customers. To be a market leader, it is not enough to sell many machines. Good marketing can achieve the same result. The true strength of Imeas is the ability to integrate different systems. Imeas has the ability to provide a complete and automated plant in which the different machines are designed and built to work harmoniously together. Imeas designs and supplies the complete plant, installs it and trains the staff who will use it. Therefore, the customer can focus on its own core business. Let's go now to wood-based panel machines, in which the power and precision borrowed from metal processing machines find their natural development. On wide belt sanders, high speed and precision are combined with a simple setup and minimal maintenance. The standards are very high, not only for tolerances often similar to the thickness of a hair, but also for the homogeneous and constant finishing over the whole surface. The systems for cross-sanding are designed for MDF panels that must be painted, varnished or coated with light melamine paper. The technology consists in the intersection between the working direction of the abrasive belt and the feed direction of the material. This process eliminates the traces left by the previous workings and drastically reduces the roughness of the panel and consequently the need for paints and solvents. Sustainable, eco-aware. The grinding machines for decorative laminates, or HPL, allow you to combine the ease of sticking to the support panel with centesimal tolerances. The sophisticated technical solutions adopted maintain the delicate laminate in tension during the entire process without damaging it and enabling very high productive capacity to be achieved. Imeas is also able to provide tailored solutions for special processes and materials, such as grinding machines for timing belts and calibrating lines for cement boards. Imeas also offers auxiliary plants such as handling lines for sheets and coils and systems for the treatment of powders and liquids produced by the process. Imeas, from 50 years at the service of innovation.